This is Vinyl Voices Radio. ESPN 97.5.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm John Goodman.
Dusty Sandehan.
Go ahead and jump into the next song.
Yeah. So, what is the next song?
Are we supposed
I think this one is Do You Know How It Feels?
Yes. Do You Know How It Feels?
Boom.
The EP closer. Ryan Bird.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Professional EP.
And usually our live set closer too.
Yep.
Let's do it.
From the way that you ought to be, I wanna rise through the places with the fields as I will untether myself. I don't care how I do it. I give more than I could afford. I've made a little bit more, but I don't. I don't, and you know I don't. It's like I'm terrorized, 'cause I taste the appeal. Yeah, but I'm terrified how that feels. Get through to you, I'm gonna tell you the truth, it might get wild. Consider places that I've been, and I will untether myself. I don't care how I do it. I give you more than I could afford. Made a little bit more, but I don't. No, I don't, and you know I don't.
Maybe when it's rained for days and it's far too hot to stay, I'd like to find other parts where the trees are in the way. Alright. I keep seeing my friends' faces in the strangers walking around. I enjoy these far-out places, but I don't recognize this town.
And the creature's scared by now. Where'd your courage get at? Let it out! Take it all with your back turned like an autograph with a Sharpie on the headshot of you. And it was literally just the other night when I noticed.
All right, let's talk about that song.
Yeah.
Because that
That was good, man. That's I think while we're listening to it, you were talking about how that's the last song that you play at sets. That way you can get the crowd's already involved and everything, and you can play a bunch of instruments and do a bunch of little solo things, stuff like that through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun. It's kind of like a personal favorite of ours. Like a lot of fun to play live.
Yep.
Really cool way to close out the night. It has like a little bit of an instrumental outro, so like we don't have to be just like standing there on the mic like rock out a little bit.
What I like about that song is it stays pretty high energy throughout, but very big variation in terms of dynamic. Like it gets really quiet, then it gets really loud, but yeah, and it kind of goes back and forth between that, but maintains that sort of energy, that upbeat. That's good.
I think what you're saying is right. It's like a journey. I feel like it goes through different phases and variations, which I'm a huge fan of as a listener. I love like a different vibes in a song. If you can like traverse that, I'm a big fan. And it does that.
A cool thing about this song, as opposed to some of the other songs on the EP, so for all the music on the EP, we recorded it with our friend Caleb Lowry in an undisclosed theater that's in the Heights somewhere. It's undisclosed though. We don't know what this theater is. Can't talk about it. But he recorded the music for us for all the tracks, and this is the only track on the EP that we listened to the music that we got and we're like, we're not super about it. But we recorded the vocals for this whole EP over at King Benny House of Sound. And this was our friend Jacob, the producer for the EP. This was his favorite track. So he's like, let's re-record everything over here. So this is the one thing that we got to record, bass, drums, guitar, and vocals, like all at his studio. So it was kind of different in that regard. It was kind of contained. We got to experiment a little bit, like the little break that Taylor does with the acoustic guitar and the singing. We got to record she recorded it with like a old school copper microphone. We're just like, how do we make this a little bit different? Just kind of have fun with it. So,
all right, Jumprope. You guys, you have your music online all over the place. Really easy to find. What do you put in Google to really get the nail just right there?
You can follow our Instagram. It's going to be at Jumprope Band on Instagram. You can find us on Bandcamp. Search Jumprope. Find us on Spotify, YouTube, really.
Yep. Jumprope, one word.
Yep, Jumprope, one word.
Weirdos, you make 2 words out of that. I don't know. You can't trust people anymore.
The space is between the M and the P.
I say that. It's not. There's no things.
Figure out what a probe is.
Jumprope.
I appreciate you guys, stopping in for the first show. Absolutely.
Thanks so much.
I think it was great. Really enjoy your music, and really excited to see what happens with you guys.
Cool. Yeah.
Excited for you guys. This is fun.
Yeah, this is fun.
We'll come back anytime.
I appreciate you guys, and man, if you haven't listened to them other than these songs tonight, just go find them, follow them, and go check them out at one of the shows they're playing. Jumprope. All right, next week we are hanging out with Dim Roots. So we're gonna go a little reggae with us, and there might be something else other than beer floating around next week. We shall see.
Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, we're in Jason's garage, and well, a lot of things happen in this garage. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in and listening. Want to thank Megaton Brewery for supplying the beer for this week's show. And man, everybody be safe. Go see a live show, and we'll see you next week.
And it's far too hard to stay. I'd like to find other parts.
This is Vinyl Voices, brought to you by Adley Law Firm, Houston's personal injury attorneys for 30 years.